Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Petey Prowlock to do a preview for the game tomorrow between Newcastle United against Wolves. 4 o'clock kick-off at St James's Park. And Newcastle go into a bit of a tough game tomorrow. Considering we come away with a draw with Everton away at Wednesday night, and Wolves beat Chelsea on Wednesday night as well. So, how do you see us going into this game? Well, first, I am joined by two people. Look who's back again.
Oh yes, I'm back.
And you remember him who did the preview for the Burnley game? I've got Dan back as well.
Yeah, my prediction for Burnley was shite, wasn't it? That's had a draw.
Well, so, how do you see us going to this game tomorrow? I'll start with you, Dan, first.
Well, I think I've got a chance, but like I say, you never know what might happen in football. I mean, got a very good point at Everton, especially after the really pathetic performance against West Ham. So, yeah, I definitely think some of the players that we've played against Everton as well, not regular starters, like Jacob Murphy, provided that cross. So I'll definitely keep him in. And of course, Wolves beat Chelsea. Chelsea just beat Man City. So, who knows? I think Wolves will be tough.
Archer, how do you see us going to the game tomorrow?
I reckon it's going to be a tough game for the two. But I would be happy if we at least get 3 points out of the game, because we need to start getting a winning form back since we got beat by West Ham at the weekend. But we need to get like a constantly a winning run so we can progress and get out of that situation that we're in at the minute.
Now, there was talks of a boycott being planned for this game, but now that looks to have been cancelled now due to this rumour potential new takeover that could maybe happen. What do you make about that? Archer, what do you make about that first?
I reckon it's all right. Just focus on the game, and the fans just need to just get behind the club and go through it and see and hopefully get a win tomorrow.
Do you think he will sell, or do you think it's one of those another same old crap we hear every time?
Right. To me, I agree with you. I believe it might be the same crap of what he's always said for the past good couple of years. Even though he keeps saying, "Oh, I'm going to sell the club." Well, if you're going to sell the club, get a buyer and someone buy the club, because he needs to go. Because he's done some good stuff in the past, but he's done some shit stuff at the club, i.e. changing the stadium as Sports Direct, which was bad.
And also just like a transfer. Dan, what do you make of this boycott now cancelled? Do you think Mike Ashley will sell, or do you think it's another same old we hear every single time?
Probably is the same old shite, but I bloody well hope so that he does sell, because, you know, the situation we're in, we need players. I mean, at the minute, we need a good change around on the squad. We need players going out, sell or loan, get them experience from the young ones. And, we need to spend money to get players. I mean, it says money can't buy anything, but as far as Newcastle, so, just survival this season, that's all we need.
Because people say it's like the same ones, it's a way for Mike Ashley to stop spending money in January a lot of the time. So, but we shall see what will happen if this new takeover does happen. Apparently, there has rumoured to be at least 4 bidders that have matched the 300 million, what Mike Ashley's price, which I think is about 300 million. So we'll have to see what happens with that. I'm really hopeful that this takeover will happen.
Just hope we can't get Almiron.
Yeah, there is talks about that Almiron. What do you make of this Almiron rumour? If it's a loan with a 15 million buy, anything about that?
Yeah, I've heard about that. I believe that it's definitely, I believe it's a loan deal, viewed to a 15 million buy until the end of the season. But he has been offered to go to Tottenham and Arsenal, but he's decided to turn that down. But according to what his agent and himself has said, that he prefers to play under Rafa Benitez, because he prefers under Rafa Benitez rather than playing under what's his name, Manuel what's his fucking name?
Pochettino.
Pochettino, that's it, that's his name. I prefer to play under Rafa than Pochettino.
I don't blame him.
Because now I'm hearing stuff that the thing that this loan thing is quite laughable because they might take a permanent deal, which is like 20 odd million.
Yeah.
Now, well, I think we won't spend that money, but I think 20 odd million on a player from the MLS, which is not competitive, is what the Premier League is to me is not such a good idea at this rate. What do you make of that as well, Dan?
No, I totally agree with you. I mean, I think we should be looking at players like in Liga and Bundesliga, Serie A, and of course La Liga. You know, that's where all.
And also Premier League proven as well.
Well, obviously, yeah, but like I think Newcastle don't look broad enough. I mean, yeah, we've got like Mutu came in, he's been decent. I don't think we're looking broad enough. I think because there are some talented players out there. I mean, you see with Borussia Dortmund that Sancho, who's he scored again today for Dortmund as well. So, you know, I think for him to come out to England would be ideal for us, really.
Right, we'll get into my predicted lineup, what I like to see in the lineup. So, right, goalkeeper. Dubravka, do you agree on both of that?
Yeah,
Definitely.
definitely Dubravka.
Right. I think Newcastle might go back to a back four this time. I know we went to a back three down at Everton with like 2 wing backs, but we're going to have to lose Fabian Shaw through suspension because he's picked up his 5th booking of the season, unfortunately. So, right back, John Ree Edlin.
Yeah, I agree with Yedlin.
Yeah, it's got to be Edlin.
Right, the 2 centre backs, I expect to be, one of them will definitely be Lascelles.
Definitely Lascelles.
Well, he's the captain, so yeah, and he's our best defender.
Alongside him, it will definitely be Federico Fernandez.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that.
Yeah, got to lose Shaw, but you know, can't be helped. But yeah, Fernandez has been good for us this season as well. I'm very surprised.
Right, left back. Well, hopefully Dummett will be fit. If he's fit, would you put him straight in? If he's not, who'd you slot in that left back thing? I would suggest going with Clark rather than Manquillo. What do you think about that? If he's fit, Dummett, do you put him in? Or if he's not, who'd you put in the left back spot?
If Dummett's fit, just slot him in. If not, I would stick Clark in because Manquillo's being absolutely crap.
I thought he wasn't too bad.
Yeah,
He's good going forward, but
Yeah.
I think defence-wise he gets really caught out.
yeah, he does. I agree with that, but he does. For me, Manquillo doesn't really rate for me, even
Nah.
whatsoever. But I thought he wasn't our real player when we signed him like last year, the year before. But now he's just seemed to lost his confidence. So it's stick with Clark.
What do you think, Dan? If he's fit, Dummett, do you put him in, or who else do you put in the left back if Dummett's not fit yet?
That's got to be Kieran Clark, really. I mean, he did score the goal against Burnley as well,
Yeah.
and he is a left-footed player, so you know he can provide those kind of crosses. You know, I mean, he may not go forward much, but he can do a bit of like Shelby, you know, long balls, and he can go forward when it comes to corners as well. He's a good header on the ball.
Right, the 2 wingers. I'm expecting Richie to come back in, so do you think Richie will slot back in at the right spot?
Yeah, I reckon Richie, definitely.
Do you think that will be the same as well?
Unfortunately, I think it will be Richie. I would personally stick with Jacob Murphy because the kid played well against Everton. He provided that cross for Rondon, you know. I do like Jacob Murphy.
Which comes to me to the other winger. I'm willing to bench Kennedy for this game and play Jacob Murphy on this game because he
Yeah.
did prevail well for the cross. Do you agree with that, or would you rather slot Kennedy back in?
I agree with that. I'd bench Candy and stick with Jacob Murphy because he played well against Everton.
Because I thought Kennedy was poor against West Ham, I thought.
Yeah, I agree. He was just absolutely shocking. So I'd stick with Murphy.
Do you agree with the same? Jacob Murphy on the left and bench Kennedy just for this game?
Yeah, I definitely want to see Murphy start. I mean, like we've both agreed, you know, he was good against Everton, and I do like the kid. He's a really good player.
Because it's a shame he's been faded out the team. He should be making the bench more than Christian Atsu. But to be fair, Christian Atsu did play well the other day. If Varney took that chance, we could have won the game.
Yeah, I did see the chance. Yeah, so
Right, the 2 centre midfielders, I would expect Key to keep his place.
Yeah,
I like the lad.
Yeah, I like Keel quite a lot. Even though we've gone for a free bargain, but Key's been playing really well, so I would stick with Key.
Do you agree with that as well?
Yep, definitely stick with Key.
Alongside him, I think it's time to bench the army this
Yeah.
time and put Shelby alongside Key.
Yeah, Shelby needs a chance, like, so I'd stick with Shelby and bench the army.
Do you agree with the same?
Yeah, I mean, do you know what I mean? He's not bad, but Shelby is our most important player, like I said in the Burnley game. You know, he's that kind of player we need, especially with the way Wolves are playing late. You know, after the win against Chelsea, we're going to need Shelby.
Number 10 role, right. Mutu did come back but didn't come on as a sub. I would suggest benching Perez again, and I would play Mutu in the number 10 role. Do you agree with that as well?
Yeah, I agree with that. I'd stick with Muto if he's. Hope he's fit, but I'd bench Perez and stick with Muto.
With that as well, then?
Yeah, I'd like to see Muto come back in. From what I heard from the West Ham game, he was poor. Everton, he was
Oh,
poor.
a lot of people want he's back, particularly me. I was really infuriated.
Yeah, I mean, the only really decent thing he's done all season is get that win against Watford. I mean, considering he was our top scorer last season, he had a good run in the last few games, so
I don't know. A lot of people have said this. If a decent bid comes in, would you consider selling Perez?
Oh, that's a really good question. For me, it's really difficult. I would probably stick him, keep a hold of him until the end of the season, then potentially get rid of him if there's a buyer there.
What do you think? Would you consider selling Perez if a decent offer came in January, or would you consider keeping him?
if we get a replacement first, we need one of those forwards that can play behind the main forward, like an attacking midfielder role. So if we can get a replacement in, maybe sell Perez or loan him maybe, because you know how bad Newcastle are for injuries. So maybe loan Perez and we can always call him back. But I hope not.
All right, and up front, I would expect to still be Rondon, who scored against Everton and also on Wednesday night. You would definitely stick with Rondon, wouldn't you? I think what I like about him, he's good at holding the ball. I like his strength of how he holds the ball up.
I agree. I would stick with Rondon. He's a proper beast, but he can't have one of them odd games. But he's just an absolutely beast up front. I would stick with Rondon.
We were the same. I think most majority will stick with Rondon, won't we?
No, gotta go with Hosselu. Oh, of course, Rondon. No, yeah, definitely go with Rondon. Like Andrew said, you know, he's a very strong player. He had loads of chances. I heard against West Ham. I heard the game on the radio. Unfortunately, he was very unfortunate with him. But no, I mean, if he can get 10 goals this season or even higher, hopefully, I would consider getting him permanently.
Yeah. Score prediction. What's your score prediction for tomorrow then?
Oh, good question. I'd be happy with I would be happy with a 2-2 draw. But I would be happy with a 2-1 win Newcastle.
Okay. Dan, what's your score prediction?
I think it's going to be a tight game. I'm going to say narrowly in Newcastle win either 1-0 or 2-1, something like that.
I'm going to say we're going to win this game 2-1 as well. So, thank you for watching. That is the preview done for the game. Give me a like and comment on what you think will happen on tomorrow in the game as well. And also, if you're new and haven't checked me out on my channel before, please do hit that subscribe button. And I should say is all there. Me and Archer are going to be at the game tomorrow, so yes, the match day experience will be out.
And I'm watching on the telly, so
and I'm a bit wet and all.
Yeah, it is absolutely horrible this weather here. And I should say is all there. Take care of yourselves. Hope you're having a good weekend.